Fans call Kody Brown straight up garbage after truth comes out. Hello guys, I am Jessica. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. For years, Sister Wives viewers watched Kody Brown treat his first wife terribly. Fans grew angry when Meri accepted the treatment and wouldn't stand up for herself. But after the November 17 episode, Meri's reasons for staying became much clearer. Meri Brown had a chance to tell her side of the story. Sister Wives fans weren't sure they could despite Kody Brown more, but that changed when the new episode came out. Kody Brown led Meri on for years. In Sunday night's episode, Meri Brown goes to Utah and opens up to her friends, Jen and Blair. As they paint Meri's end, she describes how Kody kept hinting they were going to be a happy couple again someday. He asked me for some specific things. He had this list of things that he wanted me to do in order for us to work on our marriage. And once I completed that list, he was done with me. The TLC star remembered. I recognize now that he was like, there's nothing else I can ask. There's no other thing that I can use as an excuse of why I'm not working on this marriage because I had done everything that he asked of me. Although Meri seemed to laugh the situation off, Sister Wives fans felt outraged over the situation. Sister Wives fans feel enraged over the family patriarch's behavior. After the episode concluded, viewers took to social media to express their rage. Kody is straight up garbage and manipulative. One angry Redditor wrote on the platform, "Watching the current episode of Southwest, I had heard Kody had encouraged Meri to move to Flagstaff, but now hearing directly from Meri, the things Kody said to her is just plain cruel." The OP goes on to note how Kody convinced Meri to move to Arizona because he made her believe it would be a fresh start to their marriage. Things improved for a little while, but once the Browns settled in the area, he started neglecting her again. After learning all this, Meri's uncertainty about leaving made a lot more sense. Even after she sought out a divorce through their church, and she was selling things in Flagstaff for her move to the B&B, he asked if she was keeping the furniture they picked out. He picked it. For nostalgia reasons, the OP continued. Like the 80. Meri admits it was 10+ years things were sour in their relationship, but when you have a jerk like Kody throwing her scraps to keep her dangling, it's heartless. Other Redditors readily agreed. Now, many feel terrible for Meri Brown and wish she could have escaped the situation sooner. What did you think about Sunday night's new episode? Are you also angry over Kody and Meri's dynamic? Add your own thoughts and ideas in the comments. Sister Wives star Kody Brown's daughter, Isabel, breaks down over their strained relationship. One of Sister Wives star Kody Brown's many children is opening up about their complicated relationship and how her mother's new beau is complicating matters further. On Sunday night's new episode, Kody and ex-Christine Brown's daughter, Isabel, 20, went through a range of emotions as her mom moved in with her new boyfriend, David Woolley. He won't try and replace Dad, right? For us. Isabel asked her mother, getting emotional as the pair spoke. He can't replace Dad. He's not trying to, right? In a confessional, she continued, explaining, "I worry that my dad and the chance of having like a really close relationship with my dad is like slowly going away." Christine tried to convince her daughter David wasn't coming for the dad title and is instead focused on being the best stepfather he can be. No one's going to replace your dad, no one. If you need a dad figure or a father figure or someone like that, he'll be whatever you need, Christine assured her daughter, before adding in a confessional of her own. She wants a dad, big time, but she wants her dad. Isabel then continued to explain why she thought the relationship between herself and her father could continue to deteriorate. So I'm worried that my relationship with my father will be desolate, will not exist anymore because David will, she began, before catching herself and changing her thoughts on David in real time. Actually, I don't mean to say that he would be that kind of person, because he would only ever come into any situation with everybody else in mind, and only with respect to everybody else as well. David he comes off as a very present dad with his children, Isabel added, again tearing up as she spoke. So, I mean, how lovely would that be, right? I would love to have a relationship that is as amazing with my own father. The conversation ended with Christine again reassuring her daughter that she's always wanted her children to have a great relationship with your dad. And while David joining the family gives them all someone else to love, he's not trying to replace their actual father. This breakdown comes amid Kody's strained relationships with a number of his children, many of whom have felt in recent years he's begun to favor the kids he shares with wife Robyn, the only one of his wives with whom